Hey guys, this is my snowblower mod, impeller mod specifically. What I'm working with here is a Toro 524. This is one of the older ones, but this machine runs great. It throws the snow pretty good. I would say maybe 10-15 feet. Matter of fact, I use it a lot this winter. This is the winter of 2014, I guess. This is February of 2014. But I've decided to do the impeller mod, and this particular snowblower has 3 propellers. You can see here, I've got the first 2 holes drilled. I don't know if you can see it there, the first one there, the second one there on the first propeller. Here's the bit I'm using. This is actually from Harbor Freight. You get 3 of these. They each look a little different, but this is the one I'm using. What I'm going to intend on doing is putting those bolts through and a nut on the end. I bought this rubber from, I think it was a Toro. It was on eBay or something. It was a, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. It's for a single stage snowblower, but what I liked is it had the right thickness and it's flexible enough, and it was, I think it was $4. So I know I could easily get 3 pieces off of there. But anyway, all I'm doing is putting that bit. I have a little extender here. I don't even know where I got this, but it's 4 wrenches, or sockets I should say, not wrenches. But I believe it's a Craftsman. No, DeWalt. Got it upside down there. It's a DeWalt extender. And what I have on there is a, you look, it's a little socket that's meant for a nut, but I got it to the size that it fits this, and you know, all I do is just take this and it fits right in there. It's a little wobbly, but once you get it going, it works fine for what this is doing. But the important part is I needed that extender to reach down in there. I don't think my drill with a regular drill bit would have reached that distance. But I like these bits here instead of the drill bits because they work so fast. This Toro, the steel, I don't know if that's 3/8 thick or what it is, 1/4 inch, I'm not sure. But that impeller is pretty thick, and that's why I just couldn't use a self-tapping screw because it was too thick. But these particular bits make quick work out of that. And they're real cheap. You get them on sale for Harbor Freight. I think it's $8.99 when it goes on sale. And you can even use, I think, a 20% coupon. And you get 3 of them. And like I said, they're different sizes, but I use it decent. I'm not saying I use it every day, but for every project I use it for, I've never dulled it out yet. So, you know, it's holding up pretty well. But anyway, I'm going to continue to do the other 2. I don't have anyone here to help me hold this while I do it, so what I'll do is I'll just cut back in when I start bolting it up. Figured I'd take a second here and show you, I'm on my last paddle, I'd show you how I actually got the holes drilled, because since we're not using self-tappers, we now have to figure out how to get those 2 holes there and this piece of rubber, 2 holes in there to match up. So what I do is I go in here and I take a crayon and I just put the crayon around the bolt hole. Okay, and I do it to the second hole. Now what I'm doing is I'm just drawing the crayon right around that where I drilled. So what I'm trying to do is transpose the crayon marks to the back of this rubber, and then we'll see if we can see it. So I'm going to kind of put it, it's really hard to move now because the other pieces of rubber are in there, but we're going to go about right where we think we need it. Okay, which is about right there. And what I'm going to do is just press where I think the bolt holes are. I'm just going to press all around there because I want that mark to come through on the back side of this rubber. And that is how we're going to know where the bolt holes are. So I think I pressed it pretty good. I'm just going to show you a shot. Okay, sorry the light's not all that great, but So what we're going to do now is pull it off, and if you can see right there and right there. So we're just going to drill those two out. So that's a tip for you on how to get these holes drilled when you're already drilled there and you're not self-tapping. Alright, we'll come back with the completed product and we'll take it for a test run. Okay guys, this is the first real test. I don't know even how well if you can see inside there, but that's the impeller mod I just put on. And I have not even trimmed it yet, meaning I haven't turned the engine on in for a few minutes to trim it down. So every time I use this snowblower, I always run the fuel out. And I never have a problem starting it. So I just turn the fuel on there. It chokes on there. Up here, keys on. Put the throttle medium. Of course, I don't have the impeller enabled yet. We're going to prime it a few times. Now it does have electric start, but it always seems to start easy with the pull start, so let's give it a shot. Okay, one pull. I don't have much fuel in it. I don't know if you can hear me, but I don't have much fuel in it, so I just wanted to bring it out, start it up, and see what happens. Hopefully it works. Like I said, I wasn't upset with the performance of it, but hey, if I get an extra 10-20 feet throwing, great. Take the choke off a little more. Now, I don't have the impeller running or anything yet, so just letting it warm up. It's about 17 out today. For like 30 seconds. Put my gloves on here while that's happening. I expect it to make some noise and maybe even stall until that rubber gets worn in. Give it a shot here. Chain guard, but everything in there is working good now. Still gonna let it run for a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go over, I guess we'll do part of this driveway here. Just know it's first gear. It's gonna be really hard to tell while this thing is running. By itself, but probably got an extra 10 feet. Hope I'm getting this in there. Now I'm going through about 8-inch high snow here. Leftover snow. So, not freshly powdered, kind of packed a little bit, but wow, what a difference. Yeah, I can't see if you can see. Hopefully you can see this in the video. But whoa, too much. Okay, look, I took it too much. Now the belt's worn down on this too. But you can hear the belt squeak a little bit. Stuff's so tough to get through right now. Maybe what I'm gonna do is just let this thing go. Probably, yeah, it wasn't very smart. Okay. Going a good Yes, I got an extra 10 feet out of it. Isn't bad for half hour's worth of work at $5. Alright guys, change the belt to a 39 inch. It's shorter.